The word to the wise today is, don't let anybody stick a banana in your tailpipe. Just cover it with a plastic bag. And I've decided to go ahead and smoke them out here. And, oh, come on, stop. Okay, and, so I got my smoker going. The Autoline Pro. Not a sponsor. It's already smoking. I can see the smoke coming out where the cloths are. So we're going to just let that sit for a while because you're supposed to. A bird got down there. Damn birds. Wasn't one in here this morning though. Well, I don't see it coming out from around the well. Let's let it sit for a minute. Go get some water. Okay, I decided to let her kind of smoke out this back end here. Look how it's smoky. Because I'm not detecting any smoke coming out from around front. So I wanted to kind of flood the zone here. So we put the plastic and the rubber bands back over it. Okay, and let's see if we can raise the pressure in there and see what's going on. All right, you see the smoke's coming out of there. Now I do see some smoke coming out from around my weld down there. So that tells me what I need to know. And I already knew it. I'm not a very good welder. So that's what that means. Okay, I got to seal that up. So we'll see what we're going to do about that. Before I button this up, I want to say a few more things. The leading edge, here we are on the front of the motor, where those screws go in, that's open to the crankcase. So that's those two screws right there. Be generous with your blue Loctite. I've got everything else set. I've got my filter plug or drain plug with a little tape and a little glue and a little magnet right there. I've always run that magnet in there, just do. This is going to be the magnet for the side case. These magnets are going to be put up onto the oil filter. 20 microns is what K&N is rated for, and they say 1 to 10 is what gets your motor, and the bearings in here are pretty new. So I'm just about ready to, there it is over there, getting ready to hang that thing up. And what do I smell? It's burning. So anyway, it's gotten pretty brutally windy again. I guess somebody's burning something to heat their water. Who knows what they're doing? So I don't like that, some burning smell thing. Okay, let's hang her up there. Clean her. I gotta clean this. Get my gloves on. I get the no gasket. We're gonna be using the gray stuff. And that means I got to brake clean all this and around that, and then get it up there. Pull your dipstick out, and so it won't interfere with you putting it back in. So let's get a cleaning and a gluing. That is it for down here, and I hope it stays that dry. Everything's torqued, went around twice, got my big magnet here, got that tightened in. So I'm talking to me as much as I am anybody else who watches. So let's go put some oil in it and see if it'll stay inside of here. Sounds clean, doesn't it? All right, down on the ground. So let's see what we're going to do here. We're going to put that one right there and down some. I'll be sure and find them when I need to. Okay. And let's put 4 quarts in it and check things. And look what I did here. I powder coated the dipstick white. All dipsticks should be white. And it goes right. I've already got the seal in there. Had to hand cut that. So there you go. See, now you can see it real easy. I'm going to leave it up a little bit because I don't want it to get befouled with oil as it's trickling down. So let's put 4 quarts in it and check the level, and then we're going to hook up the battery and pump it through, and then I'm going to let it sit for a couple hours and come back and see if it drains down. I don't know how it can, but let's take a look anyway. He was, where is he now? It's hard to do on all this focus and zooming. I see him with my eyes, but I don't see him. There he is. I barked at him like a dog. Scared the hell out of him. So maybe maybe he'll go 9.1 miles away. There he is. So if you get you one of these OTC 2352s, there's a punch out right here for you to hang the nozzle in, and there's this open hole for air to go in. Get yourself a piece of Scotch-Brite pad and some Gorilla tape. So make sure you got that number. And I just tape it over like that and just give it a nice vent. Keeps the bugs and birds and everything else from going in there, and dirt, and it's so windy here, you got to think about that. So let's see, I got to punch that thing out right there. Okay, well, I'll show you what it looks like in a minute. It's real easy to do. It's cakewalk compared to that thing. The deliciousness of fresh 5-gallon oil thing. Okay, so put that over there, and then you put these in, and then let's see if that thing's going to slide in there. You got to put that little nozzle in there. Be sure and put some. Alright, that may be problematic. There you go, Chuck. And that goes like that, wherever you want it, and then you pull this pin out, make your fulcrum, and the rest is oily. Super easy to do, super efficient. You don't have 900 bottles of beer on the wall, of quart things. I'm happy I could get this in this form this time. Okay. Alright, well, I think you get the gist of it. Don't forget to put your... Now, sometimes they'll come and they'll have that little compression thing. You might have to cut that off. Well, I need to use tools and stuff. Okay, let's go back over here. And I'm going to check this oil again in a minute to make sure it doesn't settle in like bigger motors do. You're supposed to let them sit for a little while before you check them. I gave her a skosh over a quart, checked it right up to the high mark. So we're going to do this. It's gotten late on me. It's 6:10. So let's just wait till tomorrow. How about that? Okay, so probably shouldn't take half a second. Yep. So the needle jumped the instant I hit it, but it hadn't sat that long. Probably sat 15 minutes because I had to get that oil going. Look how it holds it, though. Oh, I wish I could... Well, I don't want to turn the key on, but your lights will tell you that, too. Look at it still holding. Let's do that again. Let's see where it settles out. I think that's still holding pressure. All right, let's give it a minute, let it settle down. We'll do it. Okay. I think that is... I'm going to just relax a little bit. I need to hit it straight on, though, if I can. Well, now you got the sunlight. All right, so anyway, that's a pretty good shot there. So there is 0-0. So let's get her back up over. That's mighty acceptable to me. Still, there you go. Still holding a little bit. I'll take that. That's a pass in my book for 1970 1.3 liter. Let's give it till tomorrow, okay? Leave it till tomorrow to unpack my case. It's 20 minutes after 12 the next day. Some of the broadcasting does come through now and then, doesn't it? Well, it's time to taste the pudding. I have not laid hands on this car in, 20 hours, more or less? And I am going to turn it over and see how long it takes to get oil pressure. Okay. I'm going to make the British car ignition box today. There's not much use in carrying spark plug. If you got to put a spark plug in when you're on the side of the road, you got other problems. Okay. Now I've got the key to her right here somewhere. That ain't them. And we are going to not only, there they are. Now I'm not going to turn it on because we know what happens there. Well, let's see how long it takes to get oil pressure the next day. Now, literally, it could take more than 20 seconds in the old system. So here, let's go. Well, I gotta turn that on. Okay, I'll turn that on in a minute. Okay. Now that's about 6 seconds. I'll take that. And there you go. We'll click her up here. She's still holding that little bit. So we're gonna run her. Well, that didn't take long. That's kind of scary. She's a carburetor, so you got to give her a couple of love taps down there. Well, let's just. She sounds pretty good. That's something on the lift rattling. Yeah. I don't know what that spot there is, but it's not, at least it's not pouring out of it. Listen how smooth she is. Whoa. That's better oil pressure than I've had before. What is that that's rattling? Let's cut that out. I don't know. Okay, well, I got to get my other car up here, my main car. Oh, I don't know, it's back here. Well, she's not smoking. She's cold. Let's take her up and down the road. You guys want to? You want to ride with me? I think that's just the, let's find out if I'm right. I think that's just the lower it down system. Yeah. That's all it is. Okay. Let's turn her, I gotta get set up for this and set up the lift. And well, that's something I almost forget every time. It's because my old lift wasn't like this. The ramps were always engaged. Okay. Let's go up and down the road. Can't take that rattling. I have checked everything around the car. One ticky-tock, which means she's not leaking anywhere. Who would want to rebuild that motor? Let's put that on and let it heat up. And I got to find a flat, clean spot. And boy, that oil pressure is great. Got my voltmeter going. While she's warming up here, let's put in my marine quality thing, see if that still works. And it's 12. I'm going to disconnect the battery anyway. And while she's getting a little bit warm, I've got difference of these, so there you go. A little tinkling on the keys there. Okay. All right. It's a little too weird for me. All right. Well, let's get her out of here. See if we leave a big long stream of oil. If any of you got a barn like this, let's stop here and say, ooh, windscreen's really dirty. Most of mine are. Around here, I got woodworking to do today, actually. Well, that's left over from Daphne. All right, I'm going to pick you up when I get into a better gear. All right, we got a truck behind us. I'm gonna let him go, okay. All right, well, I had to let that truck pass me. I'm probably not gonna make it into 5th gear on this road. Look at that, I already got my water temperature going. I'm probably 2 miles away from the house now. Oh, he was gonna turn up there anyway, okay. Oh, I don't have much gas. I kind of forgot that. Let me just go up here. I'm just running a gallon or 2 at a time anymore. Okay, well, I think it's going to be okay. Let's go back and park. Well, I got Gilda up there ready for an oil change. I decided to put the Spitfire here on this nice fresh piece of cardboard, and we can find out exactly what's going on, if anything. So let's move her in here and see if she left any. She's been there about 20 minutes. She's got her cardboard in place, so let's go out here and look anyway. If I get this down to a couple of drops, whoa. Well, just maybe a little tiny bit there. I'll take that compared to what I've had in the past. I think the TR4's parked over it now, but she left a circle about this big if you left her for a couple of days. And I know there's tools on the floor, but I'm doing something that's for the battery for the Jaguar. So, yeah, it's up under there, but it's pretty fair size leak. So it's 111, and we will let that sit there for an hour or two. I'm not going to keep up with this thing forever, and then I got other things to do. I got to make this furniture leg and all that stuff. So here we are. She's been sitting for a while. So let's crank her up and see how long. Listen for the. Okay, those are working fine. Now both of those are oil lights. I know that's wrong, but I don't remember why I did it. It don't matter. Okay, so she's been sitting for hours. So let's just see here. Does my main beam thing work? Nope. Yep. Okay, just wondered. I knew everyone was curious. Let's see how long. Now listen for the knocking. Okay. Well, there wasn't any. Well, that's what we're going for there. Better put a little gas in her, huh? So there's 70. Now this is the old buy car trick thing. Okay, that's kind of high, but it's fresh oil. Okay, off, on. Are you kidding me? Tw 21 seconds. Got the clock right there to swing. 21 seconds holding oil pressure. Alright, we're not going to be rebuilding this motor. I think that that remote oil thing is a thing to do. Alright, interesting. All I got now is to fix those little leaks if I can. I don't care. I'll fix it. If I can, if I can't move on. Oh, I need to burn that. Wow. I thought I was doing good. Let's burn this thing off some. Because you don't want raw gas hanging out on your air fuel mixture thing. Okay. Alright. I can't. I gotta leave it on. Okay. Bye-bye.